Hey folks, welcome back to the channel. Today is December 4th and we are hauling manure. We're up here by my grandpa here. We are scraping this top yard off. I don't think I've really showed this a whole lot. So we got this shed here. This shed was put up let's see here, last summer we put this shed up. It is I believe it's like a 30 by 100 or something like that. As you see, we're using the New Holland T4040 mainly because it has a cab. So yeah, this shed we put up last summer, I believe. And right where I'm sitting here, actually it went right up against that shed, which was built years ago. I didn't help with that shed. My brothers did, I believe. There was an old dairy barn right where I'm sitting. And I'm going to talk about that at some point. I'll talk about it at some point. It was falling over. So yeah, it wasn't any use for us, I guess. It's just I guess we're raising steers and it just didn't work for what we were using it for. So yeah, we're gonna scrape this yard off. The ground is froze pretty good yet, I believe. It's probably not going to stay frozen for too long, but thinking we're going to haul in the morning, probably haul tomorrow morning, just to do it when it's froze. So yeah, we're hauling manure again. We have a little trouble with the spreader. There's one downside to this spreader. It's a side slinger, and what happens is where the beaters are, actually, yeah, you call them beaters. They got like a bear claw, I believe that's what they call them, like a bear claw on there, that it'll grab the manure and then throw it out. Well, what we do when we're done in the fall, we haul manure a day, and when we're done we scrape it out. I got this hole in here. We scrape out right by the beaters, because when it freezes, it'll freeze up there and the beaters will freeze. Well, what we did is we cleaned it out really good. I cleaned it out. I mean, there was no manure by those beaters. But what happens is we get the rain, and it rains, and then all the manure runs to the beaters again, and then it freezes, and then all of a sudden your beaters don't move again. So we had to pound on that. Basically, you just take a sledgehammer and pound it around until it's loose. Not ideal, but it's either that or probably hot water. I was just thinking, well, you could leave the door shut and keep it from running in there, but then your door might freeze down. So it's kind of it is what it is, I guess. So anyways, we'll be hauling manure for a while. We got a bunch up here. I don't know, it's kind of overdue, but whatever. So I'm just hauling back. That over there, right there, is where we're hauling from. The main farm's right there. This is the field directly back from home that we had chopped corn off of. And so we're just coming through. I'm just driving through the field there and getting over here, staying off the road. So now we're getting empty. So what I'll do is we'll throttle back, and I gotta hold this button in, push the PTO off, and it'll coast to a stop. We'll pull this, close the door up, and then push that and raise the auger up. See that there's that white gauge there? That is for there's a horizontal auger in there that it'll pull it to the front, and with this third hydraulic there, I'm able to lift that up and down. With this softer, wetter material, it's not I guess really I could just leave it down and it would be good enough, but when you get into some bed pack, sometimes you gotta move that up and down just to get everything moving again, just to loosen up what's in the spreader. What I mean by bed pack is say where you dump the bales when you bed. Like that would be, down here we bed inside the barn. We'll dump the bales right inside the barn. If we would be cleaning that out, it'd be very thick. Obviously, it's got all that bedding in there, so it's thicker. It's just tougher material. I'd have to use that auger and raise it up and down just to get it to flow out. We are not pulling that out today. It's basically what we're trying to do is create a bed pack in there, so that they're off the ground, they're not directly on the concrete. Just it makes it more of a bed, I guess. It's not ideal right now because it's not constantly staying frozen, and so I don't know, it's just a pain in the butt right now. Hey guys, you're watching Wisconsin Boars, Beef, and Baling. First of all, thanks for being here. If you do like this video, please give it a thumbs up. That really helps me out. If you want to tell me anything at all, throw it in the comments. And most importantly, if you like what you're seeing and you haven't done so already, please subscribe. Thank you. Alright, so we moved to the bottom yard. In between, we dumped a bunch of bales in. Get that done. So now we're down here. This stuff is more soupy, I guess. The way the yard is set up, a lot of the water from the top will come down here, and so this is usually just kind of it's a mess down here, I guess. So yeah, I guess it's going all right. We're half done here. I don't know how long this will take. Seems like it's scooping up fairly well. The field's pretty well staying frozen, and so I'm not sure if we're going to keep going or if we're going to start up tomorrow again, or maybe we'll do a small yard this afternoon. I don't know. I guess we'll see what Dad wants to do. The plan is, I believe next week we're gonna go up and combine that 120 acres up north. So it's supposed to be cold, frozen pretty hard. So that's the plan. Get it when it's froze. So we'll keep going. We'll see what happens, I guess. Hey guys, we are sitting in my office, which is basically the living room. So anyways, what has been going on the last couple days here? Obviously, on the beginning of this video, you saw we were hauling some manure. We got my grandpa's, what we call my grandpa's. That is just directly up the road. Basically, we just got to go around the corner, and my grandpa lives there. My dad owns all the buildings, but my grandpa owns the house, and I believe a little bit of land there. So we got that done. We got them bedded up. Yesterday, they got across the road done. I wasn't here. I was doing something else, which you will see in an upcoming video what I was doing. So they did that. Today we did the 3 little yards. I also didn't help with that. I was running around doing some other stuff. And then when they would get done, I would bed, and I just didn't have a lot of stuff to show, I guess. Like I said yesterday, I was doing something which will be in the next video. I'm still doing some work on that, trying to figure out what's all going on. Hopefully it all goes through. But yeah, so it's been a little bit slow around here. However, we are going to start corn again. We got about 120 acres of corn to do next week. Today is now Friday, the 6th of December. Next week, starting Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, we are looking at some really cold temperatures, which is okay because we got about 120 acres of corn, and it's all in some tougher clay soil. It's really, really tough to work with, and what we really need is we need that to freeze. So the plan is to go up there Tuesday. The plan is to combine Wednesday, Thursday, and hopefully we should have that all finished up, potentially. And yeah, so we'll have that. Once we get that done, we'll probably be packing stuff in the shed. I would like to get some stuff washed up, but when it's 10 degrees out, I don't really want to be washing stuff up. So thanks for watching. I appreciate it. If you like what you're seeing, please hit the thumbs up. If you want to tell me anything at all, throw it in the comments. If you're new here, please subscribe. It's the button. It's like right there, hopefully. It's a big button that says subscribe. If you could hit that, I'd really appreciate it. And yeah, appreciate you watching once again. and I hope to see you next time.